Hey guys, it's Layla. Welcome back to the channel. As promised, I am finally giving you guys an updated flat twist tutorial. I hope this serves as a good learning video. Okay, we're doing classes in session again. And I'm just going to jump right into the tutorial. But firstly, here are just a few points regarding flat twisting. So if you're right-handed, you're more likely, or you naturally gravitate towards flat twisting clockwise. So yeah, my glasses is also broken, but I've been trying to go without wearing them, and my eyes are just like really messed up right now. They're so blurry. I can't even tell if I am blurry in the video or if my plants are blurry, but I'm just hoping that my camera is doing what it's supposed to be doing. So yeah, we'll see. Yes, so you naturally gravitate towards flat twisting clockwise. Okay, if you're left-handed, you naturally gravitate towards flat twisting anti-clockwise. If you're starting out, just go with what feels best. Okay, move in the direction that you naturally gravitate towards. Once you perfect that, you can then explore like braiding in the other direction. So don't put any pressure on yourself to braid a certain direction. Go with whatever feels most natural to you. And I thought this is the best time for me to address the number one question on my channel, which is my hair stick. So hopefully you'll be able to see this. This is my hair stick. I've had this hair stick since I was about like maybe 15, 16. It was a gift. I have like, it came in like a pack of like 5 or something. And yeah, so it's called hair stick. It's a hand carved hair stick. If you Google hand carved hair stick, I'm sure like loads will come up. And it's basically the same concept as a chopstick for your hair. So I don't know if you guys remember, there was a time when like every black girl had like a high bun with like 2 chopsticks going like this. Some of them had tassels, some of them had whatever. It's the same concept as that. So I have loads of different ones, and this is the one that I prefer to use to part my hair. You don't have to use this. You can use a ragtail comb. I just like this. It just reminds me of home, you know? So yeah, let's get started. So as you can see, I've got my hair being stretched in some African threading method, like really poorly done. As you can see, I was so tired. I did this at like 11 o'clock at night, but I wanted my hair stretched to make it easy for me to demonstrate this in this video. So one advice that I would give you is when you're practicing your flat twisting, please try and do it not on wet hair, ideally on like old stretched hair. So like an old stretched twist out, an old stretched braid out. It will just make it much easier for you. I don't want you guys to, you know, rip your hair out or anything like that, snag your hair. So the less texture, the less natural texture you have in your hair, the better. So apologies if I am not looking directly at you guys. I am using the viewfinder as my mirror also. So going from one of the tips that I gave you, the first or one of the most important things is to ensure that your parts are clean. Okay guys, so there's 2 main methods to flat twist your hair. Now the problem and the confusion that comes from flat twisting is that when you watch other people do flat twist videos or flat twist hairstyles, what you're also seeing is that they include their own personal nuances into how they flat twist. They do whatever is comfortable for them. So I'm going to show you 2 really basic, this is how you flat twisting techniques, if that makes sense. And I'm not going to kind of add my own personal nuances that might confuse anybody else or that might not come naturally to anybody else. So first method, what you want to do is you have your section of hair, so you can take a good kind of hold on the hair as you see me doing, and then you take your pointing finger, okay, your pointer finger. So what we're going to do is we're going to slide that finger through. Okay, so we slide it through, And then with that pointing finger, or your pointer finger and your thumb, you grab the hair that's underneath it. Okay, so as you can see, you can kind of see my thumb through there, and you can see my pointer finger grabbing the hair. Okay, then we take our free hand, you grab the hair that you've kind of sectioned off, and then you smooth it out so that it's completely detached from the rest of the hair. Have a good grip on that strand, and then you want to roll it downwards. Okay, so you hold it kind of diagonal across the section that you're holding. Then you take in your index finger, okay, to secure this section of hair. You then take your pointer finger again, you slide it underneath, okay, and we're now going to grab the old hair as well as the bulk of the hair underneath. Right, so I've now grabbed that, as you can see, hopefully. Then once again, we're going to take this section of hair above. I can't even talk. We're going to take the section of hair above once again. We're going to roll it around, and then we're going to bring this over. Each time you do this, you want to be smoothing your hair with your fingers. Every time you run your fingers through your hair, you're smoothing it. We're going to insert that pointer finger once again. Using the thumb and the index, we're grabbing the hair at the root. And you want to make sure that you're always grabbing the hair at the root so that your flat twist will lay smoothly on your scalp and not hover above, as I've seen other people's flat twists look like. We smooth again. Taking that pointer finger, we glide it underneath. We grab the bulk of the hair. Again, I smooth downwards. Then we take that loose piece of hair, you smooth it out, okay? Roll it under once again. We place that same pointer finger underneath. Okay, and this is one method of creating a flat twist. And as you can see, the twist is vertical to my scalp. It's actually on my scalp. There isn't a lot of excess space underneath it. It's not hovering on the scalp, but it's laying vertically down the scalp. And you can also see it's smooth because I continuously smooth the strands as I move along. So you can see what that looks like. So once again, this is method 1, and I'm going to show you one more time. So once again, we have our section of hair. We slide at the top. Okay, slide at the top. Using that pointer finger and the thumb, we're holding onto the base. And you can see I have a good hold, like a very good hold onto the base of my hair. Then I take this section, and by smoothing, I also disconnect it from the rest of the strands. Then I grab it and I move it in this direction. Now remember, the direction in which you move it, it will be whatever's most natural to you. Okay, so you could be doing it going this way or this way, it doesn't really matter. Just do whatever comes naturally to you. Alright, so clockwise or counterclockwise is up to you. I'm going clockwise, as you can see. Then once again, we have a good hold on like all pieces of the hair. We slide our finger. So it's above the strand that we had, the loose strand, above the loose strand. Okay, but under the patch on your head. I really hope that makes sense. So once again, then we grab this, we bring it over. Then our pointer finger goes under the hair on the scalp, the section, okay, but over that loose piece that I have in my hand right there. And then once I do that motion, I use that as an opportunity to grab it as part of the base hair. Okay, smooth once again, come, grab, smooth out, and then roll it clockwise, okay, or counterclockwise for you. And then you just keep going each time, smoothing the hair as you go along. So method 2 is one of the methods that most people find really easy to do, because as long as you can 2-strand twist, you can do this method. So what we do is, once again, taking our bad boy finger, which is our our pointer finger. Okay. We take this pointer finger, and then once again we slide underneath. Using our thumb, we separate the hair. You grab it at the top. Apologies, I just hit the camera. And then we divide that in two. So as if we were going to be doing a 2-strand twist, right? We have our 2 strands of hair. High, high, high. Okay. We take our 2 strands of hair and we proceed to 2-strand twist. Okay? So you can do your first one, and then at the point of the second one, you using your pointer finger on your opposing hand, okay, your free hand, you grab sections of hair, and then you grab it with this hand right there, the hand underneath, and then you bring the top hair over, and then the top strand is now underneath. Once it's underneath, you can grab another piece of hair and hand it over, okay? You hand it over to your pointer finger and your thumb, and then you bring the hair on top over. You know, it's basically a 2-strand twist, but to the scalp. Now, to ensure that your flat twist, once again, is to the scalp and not hovering on top like I usually see, you have to grab your hair at the root, guys. I can't even stress that enough. And that's what helps your flat twist to look neat, because it's tight. So it's not tight as in it's pulling on your scalp. It's tight as in it's able to lay vertically on your scalp very easily. So once again, you separate the hair, you hand it over to your index and thumb, and then you roll the top over, bringing the top piece underneath. Okay, and then once again, we hand over some hair, we roll over, okay, we hand over some hair. This is the type of flat twist that you have with this method. So it's just as pretty. So you can see it's not as firm on the scalp as the other one. But it's still very pretty, it's still very beautiful. It's the easiest method and most people do it, but it doesn't give you that professional flat twist look. But it's the good one to start with, basically. So I just wanted you guys to see the difference between the 2 types of flat twist. Do bear in mind that it's slightly more looser at the front because I did let go. But generally, you can even see from the very beginning, it's not as taut as the other method, but it still produces a very pretty flat twist. Okay, so we separate the hair, okay, and then you divide it in 2, and we begin our 2-strand twist. We twist it over again, and at this point I am securing both strands, okay? Then we section off a piece and add it to the bottom strand of hair. We bring the top over, holding it quite taut, guys, once again. Okay, and then we roll it over again until the thinner piece is now at the bottom. Then we grab the hair and you pass it over. Okay, and then we roll over again. Okay, grab some hair, pass it over. I'm starting to pick up hair from my other sections because it's not secured down properly, but that's fine. Okay, and then once again you slide through, hand the hair over to your pointer finger and your thumb. We take the section above, we roll it over until it's underneath, okay? Or you twist it over until it's underneath. So there's that section now. And then we take another piece, we hand it over to it, take that top piece and twist until it's now the section underneath. Okay guys, so finally I'm going to show you those two methods again, but on my edges, so giving you a different angle so you can see the movement of my fingers. So I will do the first method first, and then at my natural pace, and then I'll take it down and I'll do the second method so that you can see both methods at a different angle, and hopefully it will make things a little bit clearer for you. And so this is the other method, the second method, and because I've been flat twisting for so long and I'm quite innate with both methods, I can make both methods tight on my scalp. But with the second method, it comes with time, because initially when you do it, it's kind of harder to get a good grasp of your roots as you twist it, but over time you are going to get it, girl, get it, guy, get it, you know, person, them, they, get it, okay? So yeah. Okay guys, so I hope this video serves the purpose in which it's created, which is to help you either learn how to flat twist or perfect your flat twist, or maybe shed some light in some flat twisting questions that you may have had. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up, like it, subscribe if you're new, share the video. I've been told that not everybody gets my videos in their subscription list on their main page, so if you don't, please hit that notification bell so you can get it. I'm now gonna film a really simple hairstyle using flat twist, and that is actually going to be like the assignment part of flat twist 101. So I want you to perfect your flat twist. Once you've perfected it, I want you to try the hairstyle that I'm going to film in the next video. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.